Hi you guys, Shenita here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by today. You guys are joining me early on a Saturday morning, and as you can see, it is raining cats and dogs. The idea was to go for a 10K step walk with Lincoln, but he was not having it, so we turned around and went back home. Once back home, I decided that I would just do 30 minutes on the Peloton, and I took a class with an instructor by the name of Tunde. I love her. She's an amazing instructor, and you guys will be very proud of me. I stayed true to the cadence and the resistance for this workout, which I do sometimes, and I did on this day, so I'm proud of myself. Here's Tunde. Doesn't she look amazing? I hope to have muscles like that one day. Anyways, after my workout, my daughter made some of those pumpkin pancakes from Trader Joe's, and I indulged. Much later, I jumped in the shower and got dressed, and we headed out. And I'm sure you guys can see those blue skies. The clouds moved away, the rain clouds moved away, and the day actually ended up being very beautiful. We were headed to a matinee to see the movie Sinners. And of course, we had to pop into Dollar Tree to get some candy because I was not paying $5 a pop for no candy at the movie theaters. And you guys know I carry my big purse, so all of that fit just fine. We went to the movies at a theater in Culver City called Howard Hughes, and because it was a matinee, there weren't too many people out, which was great. And let me just say this, you guys, if you have not seen the movie Sinners, you need to get to the theater right now. I personally feel like the film was a masterclass in everything. Writing, directing, cinematography, acting, costumes, makeup, all of it. And I really think that you would enjoy it. So stop what you're doing, get to the theater, and check this movie out.
What you asking?
Who you and Stack robbed to get enough money for them crackers to sell you a whole meal?
I'm not sure if I ever mentioned that my daughter and I actually met Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler back in 2018 during a screening for Black Panther.
Please welcome Ryan Coogler. Please welcome Lupita Nyong'o. Please welcome Michael B. Jordan. I imagine you probably try to walk down the street. People must shout it at you.
Yeah, I mean, I think with the internet and all the memes and little home videos that all the fans and people watching were making, it became it was mind blowing in a sense. Like I didn't know that it was going to have that big of an impact. But I think when we were at the All-Star game, I was because the movie came out right around All-Star weekend. Mm-hmm. It was out here in Los Angeles, and I saw Victor Oladipo come out with the Black Panther mask on and stuff. And he was doing Wakanda Forever, and I was like, man, it's kind of transcending everything right now. So that was a cool moment to have.
One thing Joe and I would talk about is just our our wives, our mom. Our moms. Joe has a couple kids. One's a daughter. And I would take this script home to my wife, and have her look over it, talk to her about the characters. We have Victoria Alonso, who's one of the the heads of Marvel Studios, right there with Kevin Feige and Lou D'Esposito. We had Sarah. You know, we would just have those conversations because for us, we had a anxiety about, you know what I mean, putting enough there in terms of that, and I think an awareness that we couldn't get it right on our own, you know, so we would need help, and we need to cast, you know, brilliant actresses to fill those roles out. And the actresses were all strong enough to say, you know, hey Ryan, this isn't right yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, literally, I'm not saying this until it is. You know what I mean? And we would work to get it there. So it was definitely a committee effort.
Here's my daughter with Michael, but of course she made me blur her face. So after the movie, we were all a bit hungry, so we headed over to Fox Hills Mall. And they had a Forever 21, and I'm sure you guys know Forever 21s are closing. So I had to go in and see what I could find. One of the first things that caught my eye was this pink and white sweater, which I thought was super cute, so I did grab that. And then I came across this beige dress, which I also thought was cute, but it had a hole in the shoulder, which I could have fixed it, yes, but I just decided to pass. It wasn't worth it. And then I came across some of their jewelry, and I usually don't go for big jewelry pieces like this, but I figure it didn't cost that much. It was like $1 a piece, and it wouldn't hurt to have some options. So I think I spent maybe about $13, which I think that was a pretty good haul. After that, we made our way to the food court, and there's my husband. We opted for Ono Hawaiian barbecue, which if you know, you know, it's a fan favorite. So yummy. And you guys, pretty much after I ate, I was done. I had some other stuff that I was planning to do that afternoon, but I was just like, you know what, I'm just going home and I'm going to chill for the rest of the day. So that's what I did, which means that's the end of this vlog. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.